We're joined by head coach Paul Russo of the Emory Henry College men's basketball team. They were picked number 11 in this year's preseason, Paul. Coach, talk a little bit about the progress of your team so far in preseason practice.
We've got a reasonably young team. We've only got one senior, a lot of sophomores and freshmen that'll be expected to play. There's no question we lost a pretty good player in Terrence Grigg last year, but we thought we had some pretty good freshmen last year that certainly got a lot of time and have been in some games and started quite a few of them. So we've seen them progress in these early stages of practice, and with the emergence of some freshmen, we think we've got a chance.
In the last few years, you've been turning over the roster a little bit, turning over your style. What kind of play can we expect from the Wasps this year?
From last year to this year, I think you'll see a lot of consistency in what we've been doing. As we've retained a lot of the kids, these kids are a little bit older. I think it'll be very similar. We want to try and hang our hat defensively. We certainly don't play as fast as we once did, but that's all by design. So I think consistency will start to show itself a little bit more this year.
Who do you expect to be leaders on this year's team?
Our lone senior, Mike Owens, who really, a lot of coaches talk about having that guy that's the heart and soul. I would put this kid up with anybody. Is he going to go for 40? Absolutely not. But he certainly sets the tone for us in the locker room, in the weight room, and in the practice. Malcolm Green and Kyle Sensabar are our juniors. We think Malcolm's going to have a big year, and some other names out of that freshman class: Jarrell Terrell, Tyler Mullins, Charles Smith. These guys all have played significant minutes, and we'll expect that their role will increase this year.
Who are some new guys this year coming to the squad that might make a name for themselves?
We think we got a couple of good guards, freshman guards, and a couple of transfers. A big kid from New York, actually, which has been some culture shock for him. We think that they will be able to play a role this year.
And then looking at the league as a whole right now, we've seen it's been very strong top to bottom. There's no game really that's not competitive.
Yeah.
What do you see for the league this season?
I mean, it's, some of the teams that aren't in the top 25, I would expect them to be. So, it's the same thing, just a different year. I mean, this is the best league, and you got to bring it every night, and if you don't, you're not going to have a good shot.
Well, Coach, I want to thank you for joining me today, and good luck this season.
Thanks, JJ.